Do you have resentment because of bad church experiences? No. I've, I don't have resentment. I, I'm not a Christian or a believer anymore. And it's not out of resentment. It's not out of bitterness and unforgiveness. It's not out of anger. It's not out of, this just, it was too hard. Not any of that. I simply came to the realization that I did not believe in God, and what I thought was belief was just a secondhand revelation that came from my parents, that came from what I'd been told my entire life. And I never actually got the opportunity to seek out truth for myself because I was just always told that this is truth. And so it's when I figured that out, okay, I actually don't believe in God, it was weird to me how much people automatically went to, it's because of bitterness, it's because of unforgiveness, it's because of, anger, or you have problems, or problems with the church, or whatever. It's like, actually, no. Like, yeah, yes, there is, and I addressed it early on that, like, yes, there was some bitterness, but it wasn't like towards the church. It wasn't towards uh it was towards specific individuals that really brought it up. But then I got over that. I forgave them. You know, all of that, put that aside. And it was just the realization that I'm like, what I see in the Bible is not going on in church, for one, but also what I see in the Bible and the way that the Bible defines what Christianity is, what faith is, what belief is also not in the church. So when I recognized that, I was like, and especially looking at belief, then I was like, I don't believe in God. So by definition, I guess I'm more atheistic, but by thought process and by journey and by everything else, I'm more agnostic. I don't know. I'm just a skeptic. So it's not out of, it doesn't have to be you being on a search for truth and on a search for God. It doesn't have to be out of a place of frustration and resentment and bitterness and unforgiveness and all these negative things. It doesn't have to be, and it's not always from that place. In some cases it absolutely is, but it's not always from that case. It's by people wanting to know the truth for themselves. And it's just weird to me that a lot of people, and I'm not claiming that you think this, but it's weird to me that a lot of people do think that, and they do think, it is because of resentment, or it is because of anger, or it's because I lost a community, or it's because whatever. Yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. It can be like, for me, it's just wanting to find truth for myself, wanting that firsthand experience, wanting that firsthand revelation of truth. And I am open to the fact that if that is not God, then that's the truth. I haven't found that yet. And I haven't found if the truth is God. I'm not where I'm at because of resentment or unforgiveness or bitterness or whatever. I'm where I'm at simply because I came to the realization that I do not believe in God. Could that change? Yes. But right now, that's what it is.